Warning: Channel Robozoid contains adult language, adult content, strong opinions, and verbal brutality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Folk hero or Antichrist? Family man or degenerate? You decide.
But those mistakes are between me and my wife. And to her, I apologize deeply for putting her in this position. I also apologize to you if in any way you've doubted your support for me.
You love a good story about sexual harassment and also the big R-word allegations, you know, the rape allegations. Well, then this has to be the video for you. Yes, it's me, the Robozoid, the senior, semi-likable and occasionally tolerable curmudgeon of both the Rumble and YouTube airwaves. And as soon as I can get my camera readjusted, you'll get to see me on screen. Lucky you, huh?
Yes, this is actually a follow-up to what we'd already discussed before, with, of course, Eric Swallowswell, and Black Conservative Perspective. I love you very much, but you are a plagiarist. I mean, I think I came up with that first. But nevertheless, we have to talk about the follow-up to this story because this guy's political career is damaged. I mean, the Democrats have said, forget it, nope, you are not going to be able to run for governor of California with these allegations on your head. I mean, we don't mind keeping you in your current job, which for whatever reason, they're keeping him in the job as senator, but why would he want that come down? I mean, governor is a lower position than senator, so why would they want to keep him from demoting himself down to governor? After all, this would still be a punishment for him, because as I have said, governor is a lower rank and position of politics than, let us say, senator.
Intends to do one. Is that relative to the April 2024 allegation of rape, sexual assault? Did that happen in New York? Do we know where it took place? Because we're wondering, why would the Manhattan DA become involved?
We don't have any indication of whether it was the 2019 incident or the 2024 incident that the Manhattan DA is looking into.
She's got a really weird shaped face.
Investigation into this and urged anyone who may have information.
Now keep in mind, of course, Eric Swallowswell, he was the kind of guy who didn't even really give a damn about the Epstein Island, didn't care about the Epstein files, had no connections at all, not until Trump got back into office in January of 2025. Then all of a sudden he just started to care so much and pretended to be this crusader for hash brown believe all whammons.
In this video, you're going to see exactly how far Democrats will actually go to win elections nationwide, and that includes even stabbing one of their own in the back. Not that they haven't before, but of course, they really don't want Swallowswell to run for governor of California because this is a definite mark on their resume of, quite honestly, just trying to redeem themselves, and they're not doing a very good job of it. They never do a good job of trying to redeem themselves because most of them are still playing the role of perverts, and the worst part is they used to be, well, the Puritans in public and then perverts in private. Now all of a sudden it's the opposite. It's the perverts in public. They figure, hey, what the hell? Clinton got away with this sort of thing, so why wouldn't any other Democrat? Well, Anthony Weiner, again, rather unfortunate last name, he didn't get away with it. So that's why it looks like the Republicans might actually have a good chance of winning California for the first time since I don't know when. But nevertheless, we have some video footage here where basically people's identities are protected. And of course, a lot of allegations are flying around against Swallowswell. So this is cautionary stuff, not for the faint of heart. So without further ado, take a look.
I decided to ask him to meet me for a drink. And I did this because I was so far removed from what had happened in 2019. I felt safe because I was established. I had a partner. I felt more secure that I could have a strictly professional relationship with this person. After that bar closed, we went to another. I went to the bathroom and I don't remember anything after that.
You don't remember anything?
I remember the next day, I can see flashes of that evening, of him on top of me pushing him off, him grabbing me. It was a lot more aggressive. It was aggressive.
Did you say no?
Yes, I said no. In my flash that I can recall, I was pushing him off of me saying no.
And what did he do?
He didn't stop.
He didn't stop. And you woke up the next morning.
I woke up the next morning naked, alone in his hotel room. I, for a moment, didn't even know I was in his hotel room. That's how intoxicated I was. And I called my mom, the only person I could think that could help me.
And we were able to corroborate that by speaking with friends and family she confided in, reviewing photos and screenshots of contemporaneous text messages. And we also reviewed a message from her medical provider the week after she received the pregnancy and STD tests, calling her a, quote, survivor.
Hash brown cow, can I believe all whammons when they can't even get their stories straight?
You know, there's something about that woman's testimony that really bugs me. It doesn't sound credible because she keeps changing her story every now and then, or just saying, I don't remember whose room I wound up in, and I didn't remember winding up naked in his room. And there's just something that's not jiving, quite frankly, with that story. And it makes me wonder, is she really credible? What happened to Hash Brown Believe All Whammons? I can't believe her if, well, honestly, her side of the story keeps changing. I'm not really defending Eric Swallowswell or anything like that. I'm not a fan of the man. I couldn't care less about him. But I have to ask, once again, is he a folk hero or is he just another antichrist? Is he really a devoted family man or is he just another degenerate? Sort of like Bill Clinton.
Democrats are denouncing Congressman Eric Swalwell this weekend after CNN reported that 4 women made accusations of sexual misconduct against him. Those accusations range from inappropriate messages and pictures to unwanted kissing and touching, and in one case, rape. Here's Swalwell's response.
These allegations of sexual assault are flat false. They're absolutely
You know what's
false.
weird is I
They
feel
did
like
not
I've
happen.
heard this already.
It never happened, and I will fight them with everything that I have. I have certainly made mistakes in judgment in my past, but those mistakes are between me and my wife.
Well, since we've already played this, let's skip ahead.
The panel is here now, including a sitting Democratic Congressman, Eugene Minman. What do you think should happen this week? Should the congressman resign? And if not, would you vote to expel him?
Yeah, we need to be crystal clear on this. The accusations are absolutely heinous, and his admissions betraying his family are deplorable. So Eric Swalwell needs to resign, he needs to drop out of the race. And we have grown far too accustomed to having our senior leaders, our elected officials.
It's funny how now all of a sudden the Democrats seem to care about sexual misconduct and immorality. They sure didn't during the Clinton years.
In the United States, whether you're a representative, we should not tolerate this behavior, and Representative Swalwell needs to go.
And just to be clear, because he's also running for California governor, you're saying that he should
Not anymore, he
drop
ain't.
out of that race, but he should resign his seat in Congress.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the leadership didn't quite go that far of your party in the House. Here's what they said. Following the incredibly disturbing sexual assault accusations against Congressman Eric Swalwell, we call for a swift investigation into these incidents and for the congressman to immediately end his campaign to be California's next governor. This is unacceptable of anyone, certainly not an elected official, and must be taken seriously.
Yeah, the first thing, as the congressman said a minute ago, is you think about the family, you think about the victims, you got to be responsible and respectful to them as a Democrat.
That shirt he's wearing clashes with his tie. I mean, his tie's all right, but But oh my God,
punishments,
sister, is
something
that what
happen
you're
where you
really
can make him-
wearing?
But you can take him off of committees. You can make sure that he's not running. You can, any funding that you were giving from any organizations, take that away. The people who are, I think, leading his campaign organization are all stepping down. And then the congressman has to decide whether or not he needs to be focused on his family.
All right,
his
enough.
organization, and
That's absolutely right. Swallowswell has got to go. I mean, if the Democrats believed any single thing that the women who supposedly were raped by this guy and then can't remember all the details because they can't get their stories straight, they got to go too. But honestly, I mean, I'm going to show you some footage here that will disturb you, and I don't even know if ScrewTube will let me play it because it is some pretty shocking shit here. So without further ado, I apologize if you're eating, but take a look at this.
So you have this one video here. Obviously, I'm showing you a still because I hesitate to show you the whole video. And that's of Swallowswell spending the night with, well, a lady of the evening, shall we say. He's got his shirt unbuttoned, and of course, I don't think she's wearing very much because it looks like she's pretty much censored out. But yeah, this image is very creepy and disturbing. Again, I apologize if you're eating. I can't handle this image either. Get it off my screen.
So before I make a run for the toilet because of what I just saw, I just want to leave you with this. Yeah, Epstein is a creepy asshole. I mean, he really is. And quite frankly, I think I've lost my appetite after what I just saw. This has been the Robozoid saying, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, you guys know what to do, and be here or be absolutely nowhere. Is there a barf bag around here anywhere?